is the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Welcome to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. This is Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. Like I always say, aside from giving you information, we also like to hear back from you guys, your opinions on the conversations that we have on here, the analysis that we provide for you. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have fresh perspective? Do you want to share or draw our attention to certain aspects of the story? We've created multiple avenues through which you can do just that. Where you can call us, actually. We have the phone line. We also have our social media platforms that also serve that particular purpose. So welcome to Mainland Focus. If you're catching us for the first time, as explained earlier, this is all about you, or this segment is all about you and all the things that you have to say to us regarding the stories that we have reeled out to you earlier in the day. So for today being Friday, especially because as opposed to having about 50 minutes of conversation, we have to close early at 9:30. So we're going to take just one story and use that as our focus for the morning. Now, the story that we're choosing was not necessarily discussed during trends in the papers, but we do believe that it is something we should shed the spotlight on or bring to the fore. Mᴜɪ̈ S쏘ɪλ actually is the center of the conversation we'll be having for Mainland Focus. I'll give you the details of the phone line and also how to send messages via social media and via WhatsApp right after we reel out or give you details on this particular story that we have chosen as our focus for the day. My name is Sage Babalala, by the way. All right, so this story today, we're looking at the Punch newspaper. It was covered by the Punch. Police refute Shorere's claim, insist IG's tenure legal. Now, the Nigeria Police Force has strongly refuted the recent claims made by activist Mᴜɪ̈ S쏘ɪlᴅ, who suggested that the tenure of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun, is illegal. In a statement released on the 30th January 2025, the police clarified that such claims were entirely baseless and misleading, asserting that they were aimed at undermining the legitimacy of IGP Egbetokun's appointment. And the Force Public Relations Officer, ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, underscored that Egbetokun's appointment is fully legal and conforms to the provisions of the Amended Police Act of 2020. Now, S쏘ɪlᴅ was arrested and detained on Monday at the Intelligence Response Team Detention Facility in Abuja for the illegality in office claim, which he stated in December of 2024. He was arraigned on Wednesday and he's been granted bail in the sum of 10 million with one surety in like sum on Thursday. So for those of you who want to understand the context of this particular story, a few weeks ago there was an encounter Mᴜɪ̈ S쏘ɪlᴅ and a police officer at a traffic stop, and that was the basis of his invitation. He was invited to answer questions about that interaction with the policeman on the road or during that traffic stop. And then on getting there, the charges leveled against him became cyberbullying or a breach of the provisions of the Cyber Crime Act. And what was the precise allegation? He had in December of 2024 made a tweet alleging that the IGP was an illegal IGP, allegedly. And so this statement came from the fact that there was an amendment of the Police Act which extended the tenure of the IGP. Remember that the retirement age in Nigeria is 60, and when the IGP clocked 60, the expectation was that he would resign from that position or arrangements would be made. But then, like I said, there was some sort of review of the police acts which allow for the extension of the IGP's tenure. Now, Mᴜɪ̈ S쏘ɪlᴅ, reacting to that, he had put out a tweet last year and said that the IGP allegedly is an illegal IGP. And so on getting there, being invited on the basis of an interaction he had with a policeman, the charges leveled against him then became cyber stalking, cyber bullying, and although he has been granted bail, there are now conversations around the mode of operation of our security officials, and also the provisions of the Cybercrime Act. Once again, the story of Mʃɪɪl S쏘ɪλ and these allegations of cyber stalking and cyberbullying of the IGP has brought more questions about the main purpose of the Cybercrime Act, the sincerity of purpose. Did you actually put out that act to make sure that there's some sort of control and regulation as to the kind of information people put out there, or you're just using this as a tool to take care of personal vendetta? Mind you, allegedly being the operative word here. Again, it brings up the question because reactions on social media, even relevant stakeholders within the political landscape, have asked questions. Why do you keep going against people that speak against the government using the Cybercrime Act? Is this really supposed to control conversations on social media, or you're just using this as a tool to deal with your personal vendetta or the personal issues that you have with individual? These are the conversations that we want to have this morning, using Mʃɪɪl S쏘ɪλ as the poster boy, so to speak, for this particular conversation around the Cybercrime Act and the need for a review. I'll bring Fᴏᴜʟd on board, of course, so we can talk about this, give more perspective, and then we'll get your idea on this particular story. Fᴏᴜʟd, welcome back. Thank you so very much for being patient. I just wanted to create a backstory. So give us your insight on this story, Fᴏᴜʟd.
Well, Sage, on this Mʃɪɪl S쏘ɪlᴅ and the police, there's a lot to look at. He's been, of course, there have been these issues of him granted bail, refusing the bail condition, him being arraigned in courts and what have you, and all of that. But there are two issues for me. This issue of cyber stalking, cyber bullying, that you've seen the police consistently now use against anybody that puts out anything on social media. And there are leaders of thought. There are, elder statesmen, leaders of thought who have said that, look, the police should be careful to begin to gag the people against expressing themselves. We operate a constitutional democracy, and one will expect that, look, the cyber bullying or cyber stalking, the Cyber Security Act, is not necessarily supposed to be about whatever anybody says on social media. You get the police reacting to everything and anything. It's almost painting a picture of a police that is not busy with serious matters of security in the country. Because if the police have to respond to everything and anything that is said on social media and get to the point where they go around arresting people, taking them to court, and it just shows that, look, maybe they are not too serious about the main issues of internal security. Because it's almost looking like that. You do anything now, you see anything, somebody just comes after you, the next thing is cyber security or cyber bullying. Even if two people fight now, the same thing is thrown at them. And then on this S쏘ɪlᴅ matter, what he is saying again about the tenure of the IGP. Yes, the Police Act was amended to create the path for IGP Egbetokun to have a secured 4-year tenure. See, if you remember. Yes. Because the IGP's tenure was supposed to have ended since September, the 4th of September 2024, when he clocked the age of 60. Initially before the act was amended, immediately you clock the age of 60 or you serve 35 years, you are due for retirement. But people are saying that, look, why not build strong institutions than individuals? Even if it's one day, and you clock the mandatory age of 60 and 35 years, you should go. There's no reason to extend the tenure of anybody. Because at the end of the day, we should talk more about our institutions than individuals to better security for Nigeria. The fact that you secure 4 years tenure for an IGP, so saying is that, look, these are some of the things that cause disaffection within the system. There are a lot of AIGs who are already eyeing that position, who also have worked for years, hoping that one day this will come, it will be their turn to also ascend that position. So what you do basically is that, look, questions are extended for the benefit of the country. That's what we are saying. For. And let me tell you, the thing was amended. These are the things that we should be questioned. When we're talking about the dangers of having a rubber stamp National Assembly, this is exactly what we are talking about. Where bills that are supposed to go through school, serious scrutiny, are already passed. It comes to question the intentions have been issued. But again, people like S쏘ɪlᴅ will not keep quiet. He's a member of the civil society organization. He's also a politician. He's a Nigerian. He has the right to keep strong institution.
Thank you, Zero. 410913 430. But streaming as well, so you could see us in the studio, Mainland 98.3 FM, or facebook.com/Mainland 98.3 FM is how you find us on the streaming platforms. Use the live chat option to drop your submissions. We'll be more than happy to take it. Don't forget you have just 1 minute for your submission, so please let's be very brief in our submission. When you call, tell me your name, where you're calling from, and please get straight into the focus of the day. Hello, morning to you.
Morning to you, Lady Sage.
Good morning to you.
My name is Prince YS, calling you from Amudofi.
Yes.
For Sᴏᴜ, number one, the police talking about, I think we should know the law. The National Assembly has enacted the law. If you want to challenge this, you can go to court. That's number one. Number two, when he was telling you stop, you say I won't stop. Stop, I won't stop. And you know, you do this in Nigeria. Where you live, you obey the law of that land. When you come to your own country, you disobey the law. What of that very day, the police in their duty, if not an experienced policeman, he can shoot your tire, number one, he can kill you. That is them say, police has killed so for me, what he's saying, you should be extra careful. Nigeria is a country, we respect our country. And when you come to our country because you are told the democracy, you are not kicked. You go to court, taking the matter to court, not to disobey the order of the police. That's what I will say about you. For me, it should be discipline. That's my own learning. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. 0913-6000410. I'm telling the number again because someone says to be slower. I'm so sorry. 0913-6000410. All right. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Okangolina.
Welcome.
What was your sister now?
I announced it yesterday multiple times. She's fine.
Okay.
She's not with Mainland FM anymore.
Really? Wow.
I said it yesterday. It's also on our social media platforms.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is if somebody is not fine with what the Senate did or the National Assembly, free to arrest Sᴏᴜ without going to court. If the IGP feels strong about what Sᴏᴜ did, why didn't he take him to court? Why did he arrest the man and go and lock him? For what? So those are the things we are saying. This is Nigeria. So because you have gone, somebody posted something on social media. Why don't you take him to court? And somebody is coming to defend the same illegality that we are talking about.
Okangolina, he's been taken to court. 10 million naira bail. Currently, that's the
court. He arrested him. Why would you arrest him? I'm supposed to take him to court, charge him to court. Naturally, don't go and arrest him. Why would you arrest him? Is it because you have a gun as police? That's what we are saying.
okay.
Must you arrest him? Must the IGP arrest because he's IGP? If it's me that was the posted, I will just go and arrest him. How? Those are the things we are saying. They should stop harassing Nigerians.
Thank you.
What they did is illegal, as far as I'm concerned. And when they call you illegal IGP, to take it to court. Because we have a National Assembly that will not stamp anything. Something is illegal and you stamp it.
Thank you.
So why didn't they? Okay, I asked this question before in the morning. Why didn't they take that? Did they amend it? They are not to affect other.
Thank you very much. I mean, come on, I'm being lenient here. I'm giving you opportunity to round off your thought. It's 1 minute per person. We spoke about this. Please, let's work together. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah. Thank you for giving us the opportunity. I really appreciate you. My name is Abdullah Gani, calling from Ojudu.
Welcome. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. Concerning this issue of Sᴏᴜ and IGP, I don't blame IGP and the person I'm blaming is National House of Assembly. They're supposed to have done the right thing. Somebody has worked and he has reached the age of retirement. Let him retire. There are uncountable people, uncountable police officers that can replace him, even that can do better more than him. Why should they go and extend his tenure? What about other people that have retired, reach of age of retirement and they retire and go? Why should they not extend their tenure? What Sᴏᴜ is talking about is the right thing. We don't do the right thing in this country. We don't do the right thing. That's why our country is like this. We cannot develop. We cannot move forward. we continue to do what to go back and front. That is not the right thing. What Sᴏᴜᴜ is talking about is the right thing. Only that it depends on the country you are living in. Whatever goes, you will just take it like that. I'm blaming National House of Assembly. At least there are many people coming from each region
to
that National House of Assembly. There's nobody that can raise it that what we are doing is not the right thing. Let this man go.
Thank you very much. Please, I would like to reiterate that the talk time is 1 minute. And when we start to prompt you, thank you, it means that we're asking that you round off your thoughts so we don't have to abruptly end the call and you're able to land. So please, once again, I need you to work with me. Once I start to give you the prompt, thank you for calling. I would expect that you start to round off your thoughts so we can take the contributions of other people. It's 1 minute, especially because we're ending at 9:30 today being Friday. So please, let's allow more people to call. All your submissions should not exceed the 1 minute that has been provided. All right, please and thank you. Let's go back to taking phone calls. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Samuel. I'm calling from Tğᴇ.
All right, welcome.
When you look at the antecedents of this government, you know that they always leave substance and be chasing shadow. We have insecurity all over the country. Just in Ondo State there, they kill farmers. So they don't have solution to that. Only cyber security is there. When during the NSAS, they told us that one British man wanted to patrol Nigeria. But what has come out of it? They told the whole world that MSC leader has committed a treasonable offense. When you don't have anything to offer, look. For example, if people start criticizing the issue of Warri refinery and Port refinery, they told the whole world that have started working, and we don't have anything to show it. If somebody starts criticizing that now, they attack that person that is cyber or is against the government. This your current president, he has nothing to offer. He's just deceiving Nigeria. He has nothing. Look at what is happening in Lagos State.
Thank you.
Lagos State is supposed to be a mega city. Where is Lagos State?
Thank you very much.
Where is money of Lagos State going to?
Thank you for calling.
Is he not an institution himself?
Christ. Good morning.
Morning, brother.
Yes, nice to have you.
Thank you. I like you, sir.
Welcome.
First of all, let's keep on educating some of our callers. The issue of arrest, the issue of taking to court. You cannot take somebody to court without an arrest. People should understand the formality. You see, you must be, arrest before channeling you to court. That's a procedure. So that's the police. They're on their line. They're on their lane. They are doing what is supposed to happen. You can't just pick people on the road, take it to court. There must be a process. So that is on that. You see, there's a lot of the issue of cyberbullying and cyber crime. It's ongoing. People have been complaining, and that's the responsibility of the police. Nobody should take law into his hand. And the worst thing in Nigeria is that if somebody contests election, if you lose, you don't use that one to continue to castigate that the successful party. If you have something for that country, support the party on ground so that the country can move forward. That is the way it stays. Don't you just sit down and start castigating on rubbish. So to me, police is doing their job. Have a nice day.
Have a better one. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Let me quickly talk about the issue of Fᴜᴜ.
Sir, don't forget to introduce yourself when you call, please.
You said?
I said don't forget to introduce yourself when you call for the sake of those listening.
John from Mogba.
Yes.
If Fᴜᴜ has found to be wanted in terms of committing any offense, it should be investigated and be tried. But the issue is, what about those that has committed heinous crime against the nation, those that are killed, those that are kidnapped and are being forgiven? What about those people now? What are they trying to do? Is it not fighting against the state? And those people were forgiven, they were let go, that they should go and sin no more. And yet they are committing sin again. They are killing people, just like they killed in those states. Now 5 farmers were killed. Honestly, it's an issue of the more you look, the less you see. Honestly, it's abracadabra. And the National Assembly, they are just rubber stamps. anything the president says or the presidency says, they sign.
Thank you.
They are not watchdog at all. They are not performing their duty. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sis.
Yes, good morning, sir.
My name is Logi calling from Yanakbaja.
Yes.
The truth of the matter is that this present government, so appointing when we agreed to this IG, look at what, yes, they enacted the law 2020. That was, Ajamu was the IG there. They remove Ajamu. They now appoint Galip, the other one, Aligali Baba Kali, was the IG for 2023. Which they amended the law 2020 that IG should stay for 4 years. Now Akali was appointed at 2022, so that was supposed to stay here for 4 years. Why did the president went to go and remove him? They put this one that is here now, this president IG. And if you look at history, this president IG, he was the ADC when he was a governor that helped him to secure Lagos until today. So that is why the man go back. This man supposed to be resigned.
Hello.
We rejoice. Indeed, we tell you are a security risk. Has every right to take charge. Does it mean that Nigerian problem was
Bumi Osimora, he says, I salute you gallantry, my lady sage. Please wisdom and knowledge and read this particular with that I'll move to uniform leadership that we mental happens about how we produce leaders in the country. With the right and full civility, it would only keep getting worse. The present crop of leaders we have still operate with a mentality that is worse than the colonial era. It's such a pity. Steve Oferi from Janiki is the author of that particular message. We have another one here. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. Onshore, APC government from inception had always wanted to gag the people, opinion voices, the press and the opposition, and it's like a plan for IGP Egbetogun to oversee 2027 election for the APC. I'll help you there, allegedly. It's funny that with the high rate of insecurity in the country, the police is busy with whatever people say in the name of cyber stalking or cyber crime. Francis from Command Road, Ipaja, Lagos. Thank you very much, Francis. This is the third time that you people should leave Prince M쏘ɪᴜᴜ. Thank you very much for your message. We have good morning, friends. Any government that cannot tolerate contrary opinion will use any law to ambush the citizens. Cybercrime Act might have been made in good faith, but its application are similarly abused by the authorities. Mr. Shore is a publisher and an activist who would not like to be intimidated. The extension of Mr. Egbetogun's tenure as RGP, though, has legal backing, but perhaps the perceived bad omen far outweighs its good intention. Extensive public opinion and diplomacy are very important before a significant change can be effected in a country like Nigeria. Noah from Igondo there send that particular message. You can keep the messages coming in 09136000430, or you can call us directly on 091360000410. Hello.
Okay, Madam Sage, how are you today?
I'm well, thank you. Morning to you.
What about my friend Fuad?
He's good as well.
Okay. This is Barrister Peter Oko. I'm calling from Mende, Maryland.
Okay.
Yes. On this issue of Mr. Shore and the Nigerian police, you see, it's a very serious matter because it is a constitutional issue involving the fundamental rights of a citizen of Nigeria. You see, Mr. President cannot usurp the law of the Constitution. I understand that they decided that to amend the Constitution so as to extend the tenure of the retired IG.
Yeah, the police
yes.
act.
So that amendment in itself could be a violation of the Constitution. Was it properly done? The timing, the rush, in whose interest? Is it in the interest of the president or is it in the interest of Nigerians? And as far as I'm concerned, the interest of Nigerians overrides the interest of the president.
Okay.
Yes. So he should take the matter to the Nigerian Bar Association. They have to take it up. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your insight. We appreciate you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. This is Mr. James calling from Agbado Junction.
Mr. James, me and you will fight because I can hear myself in the background.
Okay, let me answer.
Please turn off the radio. Thank you.
My point on Szoʟoᴇ is that the very issue that they are attacking Szoʟoᴇ is what actually brought them to power. If you go back to 2014, they did more of all these things and nobody troubled anybody. But that's why it beat my imagination. Some of them that call and support all these things, but when they were on the other side, on opposition, they are condemning. They are saying that is the right thing to do. But now they belong to the ruling party. Now they say it's normal thing for the police to go and harass. But then if anybody does that, they will say that the government is trying to gag everybody. Now that is why we are having this major problem. There are people who do not desire that Nigeria work and be like America, be like Europe and all of other developed countries. They are just interested that we are in power. But there are people whose heart is for Nigeria. They want Nigeria to function and be good for everybody to benefit, both our children to enjoy the benefit of it. So that's just my contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. Hello. Oh, please make it back if that was you. I apologize. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
So good morning.
Morning.
This is Timothy calling from Oja.
Okay.
Concerning what we are discussing this morning. You know, we are not strangers in this country. We are not foreigners. We are in this country when someone made a comment that is going to put fire on every PDP state. And the fire will soon be burning. And we really saw the fire burning. Police have never for once invited that person, which is SCT minister. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
I don't know. Do you remember that story?
Yeah,
when Wiki said, when Wiki said that it's going to put fire on every PDP state.
If they interfere in his impasse with Fubara, that's what he said.
But that's not how it's supposed to be now. Yeah. Police are supposed to invite him and question him. Do you know what the implication of that word? Are you with me? That nobody invited him for any reason, for any questioning.
Right.
See, okay, now they arrested Szoʟoᴇ for speaking out the truth, and at the end of the day, someone is challenging why would they arrest him, and just 10 million go for, like that, just 10 million to the person. What crime?
Thank
just
you.
10 million.
Have a great day. Thank you. Hello. Good morning.
They do that. This barrister just educated some of the people. The constitution said that you cannot. You have the person to be IG should be to have 4 more years in service at least. And Mr. President appointed somebody that has less than 1 year in service, and now went to send the amendment to the National Assembly. That is an infraction in the first place. Then Szoʟoᴇ said that this act is illegality. That is what Szoʟoᴇ has committed. That the IG now that you are also supporting people to say it's illegal. It's now probing. It's now sending, trying Szoʟoᴇ for. Let everybody know that it shouldn't have been in the first place. It's an infraction on our constitution, violated by Mr. President, violated by the IG, which should not stand the test of time. And then coming to the National Assembly, they have not been doing well. They should put on their thinking cap and retrace their steps with their representatives of the people. They cannot always be telling people that, telling Mr. President whether he is correct or not, or your mandate will stand. No! This is no more democracy. Just a simple rule. So it cannot continue to happen. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
God bless you too. Thank you so very much. I'm going back to Facebook now. We have John Bernard Ohi who says, the police need to be careful the way they harass those that are against this government with either treason or cybercrime offenses. On the IGP's tenure elongation, I think it's just pure political. Thank you, John. Fala Mobolani says, good morning. Well, good morning to you too. Basil Chika says, police IGP should better focus on the biting issues bedeviling Nigeria rather than chasing shadows in the concocted case against Szoʟoᴇ, because he's just making him more popular, like what we have all witnessed in Afeba Balola and the Farotimi case. Henceforth, let them know that amending the law to suit one man is wrong, and it will not augur well for the polity going forward. Chika Bende from Trade Fair Lagos. Alright, we have Prince Leo Ozoma who says, Sage and Fuad, good morning. I cannot figure out the real reason behind the extension of the tenure of the current IGP because it is demoralizing to other existing colleagues of the IGP. The only reason I can deduce is that the president needs an IGP that he will trust and will be comfortable with, that would help in the execution of his second tenure successfully. Again, the quick signing into law of the amendment of the extension of the IGP's tenure by the Senate shows that the Senate is nothing but a stooge and rubber stamp to the president. Leo Ozoma from Isolo. Okay. Afiz Adebayo says, political dog has spoken in support of his party. There is no problem. Continue with your propaganda. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. Okay. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. To me, from President Trump's campaign, he made it clear to everyone that cares to listen that he will deport all illegal immigrants, and we're here complaining. To me, it's a wake-up call to our leaders. Thank you very much. This is not the focus of the day, but thank you very much. I'll just acknowledge your message. We have Chi Best Eze who says, our problem remains our National Assembly that accepts everything that is put on their table. Let us speak to the representatives in power. Thank you, Eze. We have Ebere Chukwu Theopris who says, good morning, Sage. It's very unfortunate that our representatives have sold their allegiance to the president at the detriment of Nigerians. The more reason why Nigerians continue to suffer. Thank you. Olumuyiwa says, good morning, Mainland FM. The body language of the government is very clear. They want to silence opposition by all means. If Jonathan behaved like them, this ruling party would have never come near Aso Rock today. Nigerians keep record of everything, and what really pains me is how gullible Nigerians help them to retain power. I have hope in this democracy, I must confess. Oh, you don't have hope in this democracy, I must confess. Like I said, please forgive me, my vision is a little blurry this morning. I'll read one more message, go to phones in a bit. Onotoye Temitope Michael says, hello, Mainland FM. It's unfortunate that rather than our leaders coming up with policies and acts that would improve and make our institutions stronger, they're busy pushing out acts like cyberbullying, which to me is all about trying to silence the power of social media. On the issue of Showore, which I wouldn't want to so much dwell on because the case is in court, what I can only say from what I have observed about the administration is that they're not friendly with people who tell them nothing but the truth. To the present administration, if truly appointment of people into position is not based on sentiment, why would the president extend the tenure of the IGP after he reached the age of retirement? Does it mean that as big as the country is, we don't have people that can take over and continue from where he stopped? Just of recent, Malam Nasir El-Rufai made a true confession that his party, most especially under this administration, had performed below expectation of so many Nigerians. He's now being castigated. For how long shall this administration continue this way and expect everyone to contribute their quota to the development of the country? It is well. God bless Nigeria. Temitope Onotoye from Ijagimo community. Hello.
Hello, Balola. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, now, Babalola, who issues warrant of arrest or arrest warrant? Is it not the court? I would think it to be clear, maybe on another platform, whether the police should arrest before warrant of arrest or there should be warrant of arrest before the arrest. Now, let me ask, this amendment of the Police Act, is it also the same amendment with the Civil Service Act? That which one comes first, 35 years in service or 60 years? Why didn't the president amend that you are no longer retiring at 60, or that 35 is no longer tenable? It should have done that as well. Because for me, I think if the constitution is sidelined and then you come with the act that will favor you, that's what I don't understand. Well, all the same, my Bible says, and this also will pass away. So let him continue. I can say no wonder cyber crime, whatever. Radio stations are spread. Oh God, nothing will happen to you, my sister. God bless you. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. This is Michael from Padagre.
Welcome.
There's a caller who called in and was saying that the process of going to court must be an arrest. I don't know why you didn't correct him. There's what we call civil case and a criminal case. You understand me? It's not every case you go and arrest somebody.
He was invited. He was invited. It was at the point of invitation. He was detained and charged.
The caller was saying arrested. He was arrested and that. That is not. That's not.
I think invited is the right
the guy did.
Yeah, I think invited.
You can't be so ignorant and loud like that. You understand me? You can. You might. There's no how you can't just arrest. You can also sue. You understand me? please let him be guided also. You understand me? Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Well, sure, in that particular case was invited. It was at the point of invitation. So I get what you're saying. Of course, you can arrest a person depending on the kind of case it is, but there are other instances where you could just sue and then the individual will be served, with an invitation to answer to the court. There are many processes. There's the arrest, there's the invitation by the court, amongst others. Thank you very much for highlighting that. Hello.
Good morning. My name is Mʃɪɪ S쏘ɪᴜ. I'm calling from Abanojo in Ikoton.
Welcome.
Yeah, concerning the arrest of Ture and of course the amendment of the Police Act, to Inspector General of Police is tenure extended. So me, I think the executive is right. Maybe they have found the loophole in the Constitution and they have pointed it out and they have taken it to the National Assembly. The National Assembly has passed it. So what is bad in that? The National Assembly has passed it. The only thing is that let lawyers go to court and test that case. If it is unconstitutional, then they will drop it. But if it is not like that, then the executive is right to have extended the tenure of the Inspector General of Police. Whether it is at the expense of the police or not, whether the other people who would have come up to take up certain positions will be delayed or not, it's not the problem of the executive. Let it be tested in court. So I don't know why people are so emotional and play to the gallery unnecessarily. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much for calling. We have about 5 minutes to take phone calls. If you'd like to call, do that right now. 091360000410 is the phone line. WhatsApp text message 091360000430. We're still streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Use the live chat option and drop your submission. Tell me your name, where you're calling from, and let's hear your contribution. Good morning to you. Hello, you're live. Okay, make it back, I hope. Hello.
Good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Robert.
Yes.
This issue of ʶᴏɪṛ versus Agbetoku, I don't know. So because of one person, the lawmakers now amend the Police Act just to reverse the normal 35 years of service or 60 years of age because of one person. So what about others that are behind the Agbetoku? What happened to them? Well, Nigeria, let others go. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your consideration for others. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Manuel, calling from Ogun State.
All right, welcome.
Let me just start from where the caller that was asking why there's nothing wrong in National Assembly amending the Constitution, something from the Constitution. Why people are being sentimental because they are not amending what you favor the people. They are only doing what you favor the president. That's why we are sentimental. Let him get that right.
Okay.
Then let me just say this. I believe that hate speech also is a part is an offense in this country.
Yeah.
Then why Wicked has made an hate speech, something like that, even though an hate speech was not invited, was not arrested. You know what the APC wants, that anybody that criticizes them that is not in their party, if Toro was in the APC, they wouldn't have arrested him. The government doesn't want anybody who is not in the party, their party, to criticize them. Somebody is saying you should support the government. Support the government to continue to do the wrong thing. When the Tinubu party lost the election, was he not criticizing during that time? Tinubu went to Kurodu Road with some people to go and criticize during that time. They are not.
Oh, make it back. You still had a few seconds left if you can. Or maybe just send a text message to complete your thoughts. All right. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Hello.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yes, Koboko. I want to assure you that nobody will shut Nigeria's mouth. Cyber bullying and cyber crime. What is police afraid of? This is a federal vendetta to solve. Everybody is supposed to resign at 50. And we have right to slap police if they are not doing well. So nobody should stop us. Are you hearing me? If you the only police AIG that are supposed to be in that position, why are they doing us like this? National Assembly will just the pass the thing without public opinion. And we know the people that they are representing. And the police will just be giving useless and nonsense council charges. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Koboko. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. My name is Shola.
Welcome.
I'm calling from Ebeda this morning. Okay. Now, there's a saying that the truth is there staring us in the face. It's now left for you as a person either to embrace the truth or you deceive yourself. What I've discovered is that I'm talking about concerning this amendment, this extension for Ebetogun, and now this very unnecessary case that is bringing up against Sowore. The truth of the matter is that the president, with the National Assembly, they have done what is illegal, and they are doing this thing just to suit themselves. And this is a government that is solely to satisfy their own personal interest. I want to round up by saying what I've discovered. People that are on the side that are pro-government, they're always accusing people that are anti-government that they are emotional. Meanwhile, they are, there's a term I want to use, it skipped my mind now. But they say the other ones are emotional. So, but not the same. The truth is telling us in the place. Let us keep deceiving ourselves if you wish to deceive yourself.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll just finish and read the messages that we have on Facebook. Lukman Oladikugo on Facebook says, greetings from Dakar, Senegal. Look, why is it that we always behave as if we don't know what to do? Why are you extending the IGP's tenure? Is it for a particular purpose? How will you now get the best from the subordinates who don't have the hope of becoming an IGP someday? If another president comes along, he will bring his own person and retire those ahead of him in ranks. It's shameful what we're doing in Nigeria. It's very, very sad. All right, Christopher F. Young says, hello, Mainland FM. God bless everyone. Amen. Sage, I sent a message yesterday during trends in the papers and Mainland FM. You refused to read it. Why? I just read the messages as they drop. All right, I don't pick the ones to read and the ones to ignore. I don't do that. Anyways, you say for Mᴜɪᴜ, he said, what we Nigerians have in mind and why has the IGP arrested him? Well, I blame National Assembly for passing that bill without Nigerians backing it up. For the PDP, I said it times without number, there are a lot of wike planted in the PDP and other parties by the big lion to make sure that there's no opposition in Nigeria. It is well with the country. As for NNPCL importing fuel and more marketers doing the same, it shows that there's no functional refinery in Nigeria. Let the NNPCL provide more information about this. God bless you. May God give us good leaders. Well, thank you very much. We have Benjamin Issa who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. In Nigeria, our political leaders feel they can do anything they like to retain power. And that is why when they were voted in power for 4 years, after a year in office, they already are looking to another tenure. That is the situation that is playing out in the case of the IG. Is Mr. President saying the IG has done what no other IG that left has done at their retirement? The present National Assembly is allegedly referred to as a rubber stamp. If not, how can they amend the law because of the interest of one man? The IG has gone to retirement age, then he should go. If others that left before him had their tenure extended, would he become IG by now? Benjamin from Shugnle there with multiple questions. All right, thank you very much for your submission. We appreciate you. We cannot take any more contribution as it is. You understand on Friday we have to leave earlier because we have ACView Have Hour at 9:30. This is where we have conversations around real estate, the investment opportunities, and even some of the considerations for those of you that might have a tad bit of a financial constraint. You can still participate in real estate investment even if you think that you're not rich enough. There are provisions for you, all of which you would find out in about 2 minutes when we have ACView Have Hour at 9:30 a.m. here on Mainland 98.3 FM. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for the time that you've spent with us. Thank you for your contribution, and I did the best I could to read as many messages as possible. I think I was able to clear all the messages on WhatsApp and even Facebook. I just wasn't able to take as many calls, but I hope to have more conversations like this one with you on Monday. Don't forget to join Political Roundtable, by the way, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Sunday. Would have the gentlemen of the press here to talk to us about certain issues as they affect us and even global issues as well. Political Roundtable Sunday 6 p.m. But stick around with us right now at 9:30 for ACView Half Hour. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Knowledge is power. Information is key. And that is why we aim to unlock the doors of opinion, unveiling